Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday again we saw corrections in the international markets. US came up yesterday. Uh, One of the reason for that is decline in the Google prices. Google share came off, or Alphabet share came off by around 9.5% after uh, indicating that the cloud business is they are losing some market shares to Microsoft, and that has put a lot of pressure on Google, and that has brought down the Nasdaq index also and other market also. Apart from that, even the geopolitical situation continue to remain hanging. Uh, no positive outcome has happened. The situations are standstill. So that is also putting some pressure on the recovery, and the oil has moved back by around $2 and nearing to $90 now. Dollar index also shown a positive sign and started moving up. So all these have put a lot of pressures on Asian markets, and Asian markets are down substantially today, almost 1.5%, and Korean market is even down by over 2%. So negative sentiment can continue in today's trade for Indian market as well. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open with a gap down opening almost by 100 points, and we're likely to witness a continuation of this selling pressure during the day. On the technical front, the immediate support will lies at the 19,000 psychological mark. If it's break that level on the closing basis, then the same rally is likely to be extended towards the downside, and which might take a Nifty towards 18,900 to 18,820 levels on the low side. Whereas on high side, as of now, the resistance is placed at 19,180 to 19,270 levels. Positive momentum cannot be seen as long as the Nifty sustains below 19,270 levels on the closing basis. So the view will remain a cautious to negative as long as it trades below the mentioned resistance level. Coming towards the Bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, the first support is placed at 42,580. Any move below that level, selling pressure is likely to be intensified, and which might take a Nifty towards Bank Nifty towards 42,340 to 41,950 levels on the low side. Whereas on high side, as of now, the 44,000 will act as a psychological resistance level. If it surpasses that level, then only we can witness some sort of a pullback rally towards 44,200 to 44,300 levels on the higher sides. The overall view on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty will remain a cautious to negative itself as long as it doesn't show any kind of a reversal signs on the technical front. Till the time major long positions can be avoided into the market. Coming towards the Fed Nifty, 19,130, 19,020 are the two support levels for the Fed Nifty, whereas the resistance is placed at 19,420 to 19,600 levels on the higher sides. So that's it from my end. I request Derivate team to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. From the derivatives front, as per the overall OI data, it seems that 19,000 will act as the important supportive zone for the market. 19,000, we are seeing that at that strike almost on 14 million positions of foot trader got added in yesterday's trading session. Today, we are seeing that Nifty is likely to open 100 points on the lower end and a gap down note. So, once if Nifty goes below 19,000 marker, then the major put writer positions will get liquidated and will get shifted downside towards 18,800 to 18,500 level. As I mentioned in the last week also, once if Nifty goes below 19,200 level directly, then next support for the market would be 18,800 level. So currently it is quite visible that the upper end portions of the core writer are continuously getting added up near ATM strikes while put writers are getting shifted on the lower end. Only the major support is 19,000 mark. Below that we might see some panic sell off again in the market as per the current data points. While the PCR over yesterday closed at 0.68 level. PCR is trading at the lower end. We might see PCR today coming towards a 0.62 to 0.61 level, while again we are seeing that today is at the monthly expiry. So from tomorrow we might see PCR to get stable for the next week towards 0.85 to 0.90 level. But in today's session we might expect PCR to show some stability on downside 0.62 level. From that level, we might expect some pullback in the PCR OI front. While India VIX yesterday increased by 3% is a negative data. Once if India VIX goes above 13.5 level, then we might see some panic sell off with the trigger confirmation from the OI front also and India VIX front also. So overall, you might remain cautious to negative front in the market. We should create new long positions only if Nifty goes above 19,300 level. Then only there might be a confirmation for fresh new long positions in the market. So that's it from the direct front. Thank you.
Good morning. On the result side, Axis Bank result is in line with expectation. NIM was stable at 4.1%, whereas in case of most other banks, we have seen a decline. It was stable mainly due to better product mix and reduction in low-yielding investment book. Also, credit cost came below estimate and slippage ratio was also at a 12-quarter low at 1.5% only, which is encouraging. However, there were two negative points also in the result, which is the higher OPEX and slow deposit growth. OPEX grew 32% year on year and 6% sequentially, and is expected to remain elevated in the near to medium term. Loan growth was strong at 23% year on year and 4.5% sequentially, and the bank is aiming to grow at 18 to 20% in the future. However, deposit growth was slower at 18% year on year and just 1% sequentially. ROE remains stable at 1.8% and 18%. We remain positive on Axis Bank. Thank you.
Good morning. Tech Mahindra posted below expectation numbers for the quarter. TCV came at $640 million. Closure cycles have been elongated. CCQOQ revenue growth came at a negative 2.4%. Dip came in due to dip in both in the CME and the enterprise business. EBIT margin came at 4.7%, excluding the exceptional item like discontinuing revenue from a certain category of geography type of customer business line and closure of contracts which are non-core to the business, which had impacted margins by 260 basis, suggesting to this EBIT margin for the quarter came at 7.3%. With the new CEO, there would be new organization structure effective January 1. With this, management would give about their long-term strategy on growth and margins in April. Outlook is negative. Welspun India posted improved set of numbers for the quarter. Revenue grew by 14.9% QOQ and came at 2509 crores, driven by growth in both in the home textile and the flooring business. EBITDA margin came in stable at 14.3%. Management maintains revenue growth guidance for FY24 at 10 to 12% and EBITDA margin at 15%. Target for net debt for FY24 is to be less than 1,000 crore. Outlook is long-term positive. CMS Infosystem posted below expectation numbers both on the revenue and the profitability front. Sonata Software posted improved set of numbers for the quarter. Dollar revenue came in at 80.9 million. The company maintains a goal to achieve revenue of $1.5 billion by FY26. International EBITDA of low 20s before forex and other income, and expect to stay in the top 25 quartile performance. The company has approved bonus issue in the ratio of 1:1. Stock is trading at 27 times FY24 EPS. Dreamfolk has posted improved set of numbers for the quarter with revenue growth coming in at 6% QOQ at 282 crores. EBITDA margin came in at 8.6% versus QOQ of 6.6%. Stock is trading at 36 times TTM EPS. Thank you.
Good morning. Rallis India Limited posted results and the results has improved for the quarter. Revenue degrew by 13% on a YY basis due to weak exports demand and falling prices, and also erratic rainfall in domestic market. However, EBITDA has reported growth of 13% on a YY basis with EBITDA margin reported at 16%. This is on account of better product mix and the cost optimization activities across businesses. During the quarter, company has repaid 75 crore of working capital loan. The stock is trading at a PE of 24.9 times to FY24 EPS, and our outlook is neutral. Jubilant FoodWorks Limited result is marginally below expectations. The revenue grew by 5.2% on a YY basis. The overall performance, if we look at the LFL growth, it continued to disappoint for the third consecutive quarter, which declined by 1.3%. Gross margin was marginally up by 20 basis points on a YY basis. However, EBITDA margin was down by 340 basis points on a YY basis. This was on account of higher other operating cost and higher employee cost. Company entered into 3 new cities during the quarter with 50 new stores of Domino's India, and it aims to add 200 and 225 Domino's India stores in FY24. Similarly, it has added 5 new stores of Popeyes, where it aims to add 30 to 35 new stores during the year. Our outlook is neutral on this stock. Chalet Hotels Limited result has improved. Revenue grew by 27% on a YY basis, and EBITDA margin reported at 40% versus 34.3% in the previous year, same quarter. The average room rate grew by 21%, which was higher than quarter to FY23, which is at 9,610. And revenue per available room has also grew by 25% on a YY basis at 7,034. The stock is trading at a PE of 43 times to FY24 EPS. Thank you.
Good morning. Sona BLW Precision Forgings Limited results came out, and the results are in line with expectation, as revenue came at 787.5 crores, which grew on 7.7 Q on Q basis and 21% on YOY. EBITDA margin came at 28% versus QOQ 27.7%, and this time the margin improved due to better product mix and because of the operating leverages. The management also stated that the margin is expected to remain in the range of 25 to 27% for the medium term, and the raw material cost to remain stable. Order book for the quarter 2 FY24 stands at rupees 22,100 crores, where EV constitute around 78%, and 7 new future products have been added into the portfolio. At present, the stock is trading at PE of 49.2 times of FY24 EPS, and we are neutral on the stock. Thank you.
Yeah, the management of Greenfolk has given caution for the future, indicating that some of the card issuer like banks has reduced the number of launch visit or giving launch visit only on the premium card. So this can bring down the traffic to the launch, so which can have a negative impact on the growth of Greenfolk. So outlook from here is cautionary and bit negative. I request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. We are expecting gold to test 61,000, 200 on upside. So buying around 60,700 is recommended, and maintain a stop loss of 60,500. Similarly, silver also one can initiate a buy around 71,500 and maintain a stop loss of 70,800. On upside, 72,500 is the target we are eyeing for. Crude oil, yesterday we had witnessed it is holding the 6900, 6880 support zone. So we are expecting a pullback till 7150, and one can buy around 7,000 with a stop loss of 69 69.20. And natural gas, we are expecting prices are expected to test 255 to 60 levels. So buying around 248 is recommended with a stop loss of 240. In crude oil, copper November contract, there could be some pullback till 703 levels. One can initiate a sell and maintain a stop loss of 707. On downside again, 695, 696 one should cover. Um and in zinc, rather, it is trading in a positive territory and expected to edge higher. We are expecting 224, 225 levels. So buying around 20, 221.50 is recommended and maintain a stop loss of 220. So that's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD, and we are expecting some range bound movement. So in the upper end, 82.87 and lower end 83.27, and on the lower end 83.12 levels. So one can initiate a long positions for the intraday purpose if we get some profit booking around 83.17 levels with a stop loss of 83.09 for the target of 83.27 levels. And one can initiate also short positions around 83.27 levels with a stop loss of 83.35 levels for the target of 83.18 levels. In GBP INR, one can initiate a long positions around 100.38 levels to 100.45 levels with a stop loss of 100.25 for the target of 100.77 and 100.96 levels. Thank you.